Hello and welcome to a rare Marky video that won't have Trisha Paytas, Gabby Hanna, or Ethan Klein in the title. This is a very rare occurrence, and you should know right now you're in the presence of something great. Like, I don't know what to say. A day has went by where neither of the three are involved in drama. I never thought this would happen either. But either way, this is another topics video. We're going to start with the smaller stuff and work our way up to the bigger stuff, okay? We're going to start with Mrbeast. Well, kind of Mrbeast, okay? So he recently released his Squid Game video about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. And by the way, it's currently on like 157 million views, which is fucking mental. But when that video came out, there was one person in the video that stood out to a lot of people and started trending on Twitter. Now, this person was actually number 67 in the video, which is quite ironic because number 67 in the actual show is one of the main characters. But the reason why she started trending on Twitter is because people watching the show thought she was attractive and started going to Twitter to be like, oh my god, I need a at, I need a at, I need a at. Now, what's actually mental about this is that this has actually started a career for this girl, okay? And she was recently on Noah Beck's Backseat Drivers or something along them lines. And she went on the show to talk about how weird it was, how she kind of just went from more of just a normal human to then being quite well known within the space of like an hour.
Obviously, your Instagram now, like you have just over like 100,000 followers, right? Mm-hmm. Insane. How many did you have before?
7,500 something.
Yeah, that is absolutely mental. When you bear in mind that all she had to do was appear in a video that had 455 other people in it, and it just so happened she then got a career from it.
How did that feel?
I was actually at the movies watching Clifford.
And then your phone just started going nuts?
When I say blowing up, like blowing up.
That's insane.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Wait, but how quick? Like, did the video come out and then like minutes later you started getting followers?
So yeah, there you have it. Mrbeast is giving back to the community in multiple ways now. Hey, Twitter won't like that, will they? Now for the next topic, we're going to be talking about Jake Paul, and it's not really a negative story in the slightest. I guess it depends which way you look at it. But last night he posted this to his Instagram story saying, big news, we made the Google Trends 2021 year in review for top 10 most searched athletes. And then he goes on to show this little screen recording here, showing them like the trending topics for Google. And as he can say, number 10 is Jake Paul. Now, believe that the way this works doesn't mean that Jake Paul has been searched the 10th most times out of everybody on the list. I think it's who trended higher at a certain time. I could be wrong on that, but either way, it's still impressive. You can hate him or like him all you want, but he's had a good year for him, right? I mean, I don't know how many fights he's had. I think he's had 2 fights, which obviously he gained like millions of dollars from each, but also he got like millions of people talking. So fair play, I guess. I mean, does that change your opinion on Jake Paul? Probably not, right? Now, moving on to the next topic, we're going to be talking about someone who goes by the name of Totally Not Mark. Now, Totally Not Mark is somebody who, like, reviews movies. He's reviewed, like, a bunch of animes on his channel, and I wasn't 100% aware of him until I actually got DM'd about this on Instagram. But when I went to look at his channel, he makes good videos. But very recently, he has lost over 150 of them videos due to the awful copyright rules on YouTube.
My name is Mark Fitzpatrick, and my career is in jeopardy. Due to the ongoing trouble, this video serves as my official response and open letter to the company responsible, Toei Animation. Over the last 24 hours, I've sat back in disbelief, shock, and sorrow as my life's work has been unfairly ripped away from me. And in this video, I will detail the current standing of my channel, why YouTube's content ID system is fundamentally broken, how Toei Animation are clearly abusing it, and why they will always get away with it if nothing is done to combat this problem.
Now, the actual thing is here, without even explaining what's happening in this specific situation, right? The copyright system on YouTube, we already know, is awful. Now, for people who don't know, right, if someone copyrights your content and you want to dispute that, the way it gets disputed is you basically just have to ask the person who copyrighted it to uncopyright it. As in, these people have already made a decision that they're going to be a dickhead and copyright your content. Why would they change their mind? They're not going to. And also, if they decline your offer, you then get a strike on your channel. So it makes no sense. Right now, the only real way to get rid of these copyright claims, unless you're like someone like PewDiePie maybe, who will have like all the connects possible and might as well get rid of it, you've just got to take it to court. And now, obviously, that is ridiculously long. Most people wouldn't do that for, like, 1 to, like, 5 videos or whatnot. But this is 150 videos. Like, this is a fucking, like, lifetime's work.
I will try to keep it as brief as possible, and I hope you will afford me your time, as, at this moment, this video is the last and only option I have available left to me. 2 nights ago, I received an email notifying me that 15 of my videos had been copyright claimed and blocked by Toei Animation. 1 hour later, that number rose to 28, and when I woke up this morning, it had reached a total of 150 videos that my audience now can no longer see and that I cannot monetize.
That's actually disgusting, by the way. Especially at this time of year, he even goes on to explain it. It's fucking Christmas, man. Like, it's a very expensive time of the year, and obviously these big companies just don't give a shit, and they will just happily ruin this guy's career, quite frankly. I mean, if he doesn't get these videos back, it does dampen his career.
I find this particularly devastating because I have a family to provide for, I have full-time employees to look after, and on top of everything else, it's Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a bunch of people might also forget, like, yes, there's a bunch of YouTubers who are incredibly rich, and if this happened to them, it might not be that big of a deal. But the vast majority of people who do YouTube full-time are probably just about doing it full-time. They're kind of earning, like, maybe like a standard wage, maybe quite a high wage, but still an amount where they have to live by a monthly basis. And if this YouTuber, totally not Mark, is living by a monthly basis, okay, pay-by-pay basis, losing 150 videos might be the difference of earning, for example, if he was to earn like $1,000, just a literally an example, a whole number, right? It could be the difference of earning $1,000 and earning like $200. Like, it could be substantial.
Which brings us to the last step, counter notifications. This is the phase where YouTube gets directly involved and we enter the legal arena. Once I submit this counter notification, effectively alerting Toei of my desire to bring them to court, they have 15 days to respond, and here's the kicker, they never respond. And that was all to get one single video back.
Yeah, literally, to get one single video back, you got to threaten them to go to court, go through this 60-day period where you've got a claim and they can decide if they're going to, like, decline the claim or accept the claim, which, like I said, can take up to 60 days. And it's all for one video. One fucking video. There's 155 of them.
I've repeated this process over the last 18 months to get 6 or so videos back. Unfortunately, with the way YouTube system works, you cannot appeal multiple videos at once, especially because it incurs strikes of which you are allowed very few before your channel gets terminated. And so, as a result, in order for me to get all 150 of my videos that were wrongfully claimed and blocked reinstated, I would need to follow this process for over 37 years. And despite knowing that all of these videos will eventually be reinstated, I need to follow this bureaucratic dance well into my late 60s.
Literally disgraceful. What an awful, awful, awful system. You can claim 150 videos within the space of 24 hours, but to get them 150 videos back if they've been falsely claimed, it can take up to 30 years. Where's the logic? Now, it's got to be said, I'm glad that Mark's brought this to YouTube, made a video about it. Hopefully, the video can actually get some attention from YouTube to show them, quite frankly, how awful the content ID system actually is. And also, obviously, on top of that, is to get Mark his videos back, especially, like I said, at this time of year. On a month that is already incredibly stressful. So hopefully he gets the videos back. And like I said, I'm going to keep you updated on these videos if he does. Now, moving on to the next topic, we're going to be talking about Danny Duncan. Now, Danny Duncan is a YouTuber with a ridiculous amount of subscribers. Here's his channel here. He's got 6.24 million subscribers. He gets a ridiculous amount of views per video. The only reason I'm even showing this is because I just feel like we have very different audiences, but I assume a lot of you will already know who he is. But recently, this video came out, and it's called The Truth About Danny Duncan. Now, this guy right here is somebody who used to work with Danny Duncan. And because of this video, it resulted in a bunch of articles being made. This one, for example, here saying, YouTuber Danny Duncan accused of serious physical abuse by former employee. In his video, Sunhat Kid claims Duncan made him unfollow all the influencers he was friends with on social media after purportedly asking him to sign a 10-year contract which prevented him in collaborating with other creators and took an alleged 20% of his earnings. Sunhat Kid then elaborated upon multiple occurrences of purported abuse from Duncan, claiming that YouTube had repeatedly hit him in the head during a friendly wrestling session, causing him to bleed and giving him a big lump. The former employee then claimed that Duncan had cornered him in a bathroom and placed a knife at his throat, saying he was scared for his life. I thought there was a chance he was going to stab me and I was scared, he said, noting that Duncan had not stabbed him with the weapon. Now, obviously, these sound like the most serious claims you can possibly give on a person, okay? Now, obviously, from this video, Danny Duncan was getting a lot of backlash. Like, it's not surprising, realistically. Now, Danny Duncan has actually came out with a video denying his claims and actually showed a recorded meeting he had with Aaron, Sunhat Kid, in which Aaron was basically saying, oh, okay, well, if we're not doing videos any longer, I guess I'm going to have to start some drama. So as you see, it says, Aaron requested to meet with Danny, unhappy with not being in videos anymore. There was 3 meetings that took place, and this is just one of them.
Start threatening me, like, saying I'm, like, taking advantage of you and shit. It just kind of bothers me, so I don't want to be put in that situation again.
Gotcha.
To be honest. Because that's not how it ever was anyway.
Yeah. So are we just done? Are we done filming each other?
I mean, it's not like we never film again. I don't think it's like that. I'm not like how we used to, for sure not.
I just gotta figure out how to, like, what's next? Like, what do I do?
Just make your own videos. Just do good shit.
I gotta play smart. I gotta play a game. I gotta play the LA game, I guess, for a little bit. I just gotta do it.
What's the LA game?
What everyone else does. Dude, to be honest, I'm gonna be on, like, I don't know. I think I'm good at, like, starting drama. That's when I focus on showing drama. I think I like doing drama.
So as you see straight away, this conversation is starting because Aaron wants to be in Danny's videos, but Danny, for whatever reason, doesn't want Aaron in the videos anymore. And as you saw at the beginning, Danny says to Aaron, look, I don't want you to go around and like start saying like lies and saying that these situations were like this because they weren't. Aaron then agrees and then says, okay, well, I guess if I'm not going to be in your videos, I'm going to play the LA game, which means that he's going to get involved in drama.
Starting beefs?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been doing that for a long time, from the beginning. I'm gonna go back to that. Just calm people out. I have no filter. I will say anything.
So you definitely don't want to start drama?
No, I'm good at it though. I just one thing I'm good at.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I don't have a filter. I will see anything online. That's the thing. I don't care. I will talk about gay stuff. I don't care. I don't have a filter.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't really know what I will talk about gay stuff has anything to do with that. I actually don't really know what he means by that, to be honest. But yeah, as you can see, he is dead set on this fact that he is going to cause drama if he's no longer in Danny Duncan videos.
Not good.
That's gonna do it. I have to. Or I'm just not gonna grow. I'm like, my views are crap. Imagine you doing YouTube for 5 years and you're still seeing it. I guarantee you'd be losing your mind with me. That makes you so like mad. It's
so as you see again, he's saying that the reason why he's going to do this because his views are down. He's literally just simply going to do this for views. And remember, not long after this video about Danny came out. And obviously the claims are still very serious. I mean, he literally said that Danny Duncan put a knife to his throat, which is very illegal in many ways. That's something that the police should get involved in. But yeah, definitely not a good look for Aaron. I mean, to have recorded clips not long before your actual video came out saying that you're going to cause drama just because your views are down and then coming out with this video about drama definitely isn't a good look. It doesn't exactly put you in the most trustworthy position realistically, does it? But yeah, either way, let me know your thoughts on everything we spoke about in today's video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and I guess until the next one, see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.
I'm a T-star, boy, and that's forever till I die.